Postman. This is a video to show you how to assemble one of my A-frame living benches. The version we've got here is the 8-seater 2.4 metre. Now what you get is you get two of these A-frames with these tubes, as you can see, already inserted into the A-frame. It's all put together with coach bolts as well to assembly. Now the first thing to do is lay them out. We put these blocks underneath to stop them falling over. You do that on both sides. I will supply the blocks for you. And then what you have to do is, if you've got an 8-seater which is 2.4 metres, you need to get them fairly level at the ends, just approximately. And then you also need to get the overall measurement here between that one and that one, approximately 2.4 metres. If you're assembling a 6-seater one, that measurement will be 1.5 metres. If it's a 4-seater, it will be about 1.2 metres. Just get it approximately right, so it's just about there. Now, with all this all done like that, the next thing to do is to start putting the pieces on. Now, so we've got the tubes on there, and then we've got the sleepers with the holes already pre-drilled into them. So what that enables, now we should pick up the sleeper. Now, this is one thing you need to be careful. Just place it in between the tubes there, get it so it's near the end. So that's just fairly near the end here. Now just double check and look down the line. Look around here please, have a look. Just here you can see the hole there. That lines up with the tube more or less. Then I'll just double check the other end. And that will line up roughly with that, but it's only approximately at the moment with this side. Now, this is going to get noisy. You put that onto the tube, and you drop it on. Now watch your fingers, you've got to watch your fingers. That side is on just roughly. Now this side, you might have to move this a little bit to get it in the right place. So you just double check, make sure it's there. When you're happy that it's there, use your rubber mallet. And the same this end. Now the best thing to do is do it steady, do it a bit at a time. So one end and then the other end. Now this is easier if you've got two people, but it's just me, so I have to show you one way and through. Right, that's down nice and flat. Now, I can see if you come over, just come over and have a look. Have a look down there. You can see that's slightly angled. Now that's not right. So what I've got to do now is just move the framework at a slight angle. Just give it a little tweak like that. That looks better now. That's a better angle there. And the same on this side. It's ever so slightly out there, but nudge. That looks nice and square now with the framework. You might want to come back around the other side. Now I'm going to grab another piece for the top and I'm going to place it here. Now when I send these to you, you will find that they will be numbered. I will have numbers on the A-frames and there'll be numbers on the sleepers. I do advise you to make sure you put the numbers to line up with them. It's not necessarily the right order to put them in, but it's just numbered, so you put them how I assembled it for you. I'll have a look at this. As I say, this is best if you've got two people. It's safer, obviously. Now, just put that down. Now, just turn that, watch your fingers, line that up, just drops on gently. End, and then I'll get that lines up, just drops on nicely. A bit that end, and then a bit this end. Right, those two are down now. It gives the framework a lot more stability now. Now that those two are down, just have a quick look and see about the angle. Yeah, that looks good. Now I can start putting the pieces on the middle now as well. And then once you've started getting a bit of structure to it, it's a lot easier to assemble the rest. Just put that in the middle. Just have a look. It's on there. That's on there. Grab the next one. Watch your fingers on this last piece. Just make sure they're out of the way. Right, that's the top done. All we've got to do now is to put the pieces on for the seats. Down, line up the hole, and just tilt it. And sometimes it might not quite line up. It might be to take the box out from underneath to get the correct angle. So I'm just going to take these out now because the structure is very solid. Just move them out of the way. I'm just double checking the angle. Yeah. Okay. Because under here it looks slightly out. But that's not to worry. Because all I've got to do is hit the framework that way. So if now that is lined up. It's lined up better now. There you go, there's the one seat piece done. I would suggest you put the one seat piece that side and then put one this side as well. If you've got to try and get the frame all nice and level, in line. It's the same as before. You look at the hole, you look at the tube, you line it up. In fact, let's look at this end. I can see this end now that the hole, this frame here, is out of line with the hole tube there. So I've got to hit this here. That now, the tube is in line with that hole, and this one is in line with that hole. So now that means when I tip it up and put it on, it will line up a lot easier. That one goes on. Little tap. That one lines up. So that seat piece is down, just got to put the other two on. Now one thing to point out, these benches are made from sleepers. Sleepers are obviously a natural product. They can split. Now what I do is I try and put the splits on the inside faces or the underside faces. So I do make a conscious effort to put the good faces on the outside. Sometimes it's impossible, but we do try our best to give you the best faces on the outside all the tops. Now just looking at that, that's lining up nice now. So put this one on. Now watch your fingers again. I find it's best usually just to put some knee protectors on and get down onto the floor and just make sure that you've got it lined up. So you can see the tube on there then with the hole. A bit at a time. That's that one. And then the last piece. Just line it up with the hole. Double check this end. Yep. That lines up. Now just watch your fingers again. Drop that on. A bit of time. There we go. Rich the Postman, 8-frame sleeper bench, 8-seater, 2.4 metre long, assembled in probably what 10 minutes or so. Look how strong this is. Loads of people on here, absolutely loads. To be honest, I would say it's probably a 10-seater. If you've got kids on there, well, you can probably get about 30 of them on there, because you know where they're going to be, don't you? They're going to be up here. I'm a 14-stone bloke. I can stand on here. That doesn't bounce, does it? That can take the weight of me. No bouncing on there, look. Absolutely rock solid bench. They're expensive, but if you want something that's going to last a long time and it ain't going to bend and it's going to last forever, it's none of this B&Q rubbish. Get one of these, get in touch. Now I've got a website, richthepostman.com. You can call me 07954 339 441, or you can see me on Facebook at Rich the Postman, or eBay, just type Rich the Postman into eBay, and Amazon as well, and I'm just all over the internet. So if you're interested, get in touch, let's have a chat and get you sorted with one of these. Thanks a lot, bye.